Great, great, great. Okay, let me go ahead and set that up. Okay, let me pull this up. Good morning, pure structure traders and YouTube for another morning market analysis. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil for you guys. I'll be giving you some of the major levels I have here on S&P. Wendy will be going over some of the minor levels, and then we'll go over gold and oil for you guys as well. So again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We'd love to get back to you guys. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So for S&P 500, I got some bigger levels of support down below. I kind of created a little bit of a zone right between this 85.25 and 82.25. That's going to be an area of support that I have. We could have a little bit of a higher one, but we'll see. I want to see if it comes down into this area of support first. Below that, a bigger zone for me is going to be a top level of 75.75 and a lower support of 46.69 to about 67 as support down below. So we'll see. We got resistance up above for me, 4,700, and then above that, 47.11 is going to be my next area of resistance. So we'll see what happens here on S&P. But with that, I'm going to hand it over to Wendy. She can give you some of the minor levels she has here.
Okay, good morning. I'm going to share my screen. And there we have it. So I always, because we've been so bullish most of the time, I always use the micro supports to help us, or micro peaks, I'm sorry, to help us figure out where exactly this is going to go. And we found a resistance here, and we have some supports down here. And we have this little gem right here. And why is this marked red? It's because of this. Usually the market wants to bounce off these major peaks, and that's what it did. But let me show you how these micro supports work now that you can use to follow it down to a level like this. So here's one right here. That's a micro support. And you can see how it's used here and here and here as resistance. So that means the market is going to go down, even though it's bullish, and find some buyers or fuel to carry it up. Was it here? Probably not, because this one was already used. So it's probably going to go down. Well, we can see that it was already used and it went down a little bit further down to here. But here's our last micro support here that the market is challenging right here. Now, is it going to keep it down? Is the market going to stay down? It might not. If it does, then it might go through here because it already tried to use this for the fuel up. So if it continues to stay under this level, then it is probably going to go down to around the 85 for fuel, or even down to the 80 for fuel. But we're going to have to wait and see how this area is handled. This is a crucial key for the price action currently. So we'll see. So that's how the micro supports are worked as resistance in a bullish run. We don't know where it's going to go. It might use this level here, 89, to go back up to the 47.09. But like I said, this area is going to be key to see if this market is going to go down a little bit further for support. All right, honey, back to you for oil and gold.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so pulling this up here. Let's take a look at what we got for gold. So gold went up to our next level of resistance. Want to see it come into 1867.9. If we get a nice rejection from that area, we could look for a short opportunity from there. That's going to kind of be my trade setup there if we get that opportunity. Supports down below is going to be right around these 1860.6s, 1857 and 1853.6 is my next levels down below. So we'll see if we get the supports bounces off these areas. Resistance above these 67s is going to be 1872.4 and 1876.7 as the next levels of resistance. So we'll look out for what happens there on gold. Moving over into crude oil. Crude oil, I do want to see if we get down to one of our main supports. We had a main support right in here, 79.74 is the top level, 79.55 to 54 as a lower level. You can see a nice double bottom. We may end up trying to push up from here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we try to retest some resistances above this area now, 80.47, and then back above and getting into 81 to about 81.11 up here at these prior peaks. So we'll see. We do have some major support underneath that, where you got a nice low somewhere around here, 79.32 to 34. And the top of that is going to be 79.55. So that should be a pretty strong area of support, but we highlighted it a little bit for you guys. One of the closer areas of support is going to be these 79.73s to about 79.54s. And then below that, 79.32 as a low that could really bounce us up from there. So we'll see what happens here on crude oil. But with that, guys, let's go ahead and prepare for the open. For those who are not in the room, make sure you guys trade patiently and with discipline. You guys take care. Let's go ahead and prepare. Okay, let me see if I could stop